Dream Team. It's your favorite duo, Darian and
Mackenzie.
Back with another reaction video, guys. Here we get to introduce Mackenzie to a family that I love to react to. This is the Bam Family. You feel me? They're an absolute awesome family. It's usually videos between the husband and wife that they usually do the videos. But 6 strange things we noticed when we moved to Australia. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, get the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Talk to us, Bam Family.
Bam!
Yes?
Time for filming.
Now it is time to tell you about the strangest things we found about Australia. Just a quick disclaimer, these are things that we found strange as people coming from another country, not necessarily that they are strange.
And they're from the UK. That's the country that they're coming from.
Okay.
Number one is prices here fluctuate like crazy. Now this goes from fuel prices to food prices. For example, petrol was being sold at $1.86 here yesterday.
And today it's just jumped up to $2.24. Sometimes it jumps up 30-40 cents in just a day.
So that's why we use our 7-Eleven app to lock in the fuel price for the next...
That's crazy. Our prices jump, but I don't that big in a day is a big jump.
Like they slowly.
Yeah, ours would take like maybe a week to 2 weeks to get that kind of jump.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's a holiday, and then like you go to bed and it'll be like super cheap, and then you wake up and it's like 3 days before the holiday, and they know people are traveling, so it's like crazy. Almost $1 or more.
And then they take forever to get back down to the super cheap.
Yeah, because they know people are hanging around.
I swear.
7 days, and this is how it looks.
Good tip, Ben.
Cheers, buddy.
Obviously, fruit and veg are cheaper when they're in season and when there's a big supply. However, from Europe, it's not something we're used to. If you're in the UK or probably any European country, I'm not sure about America, but you would pay a set amount any day of the year for, say, your broccoli or your cauliflower. Over here, it really does fluctuate a lot, and it was something that we found really strange to begin with. We've obviously got used to it.
Ours is basically a set amount throughout the year, ain't it? Unless you, I can't remember the name for it.
I feel like at like your local like grocery stores, it's always the same. But I feel like if you go to like,
like a farmer's market or
like a farmer's market or like something on the side of the road, then it fluctuates.
Yeah, I can understand that. It would depending on the season, it would fluctuate if it was in season or not.
Yeah, because they're like actually growing it themselves.
Yeah, in the grocery stores, they putting the chemicals and everything inside of it.
Yeah, so the same price or a day.
They like, we can keep it fresh whether it's in season or out of season with these chemicals we put in here.
But it was really strange to us.
It does make sense though, because there's a huge amount of fruit and veg grown here in Australia and not so much imported.
Number 2 is that even though we're speaking the same language of English, it is so different and there is so much confusion between English-speaking countries or English-speaking cultures. We can be saying the same words but meaning something completely different. For example, Ben went on a dogging course this week.
I actually did.
Now, in the UK, dogging is something very perverted and will actually land you in court.
Or just some jail time.
But Ben, explain to us what dogging means to you.
So I now have a license to use the straps and chains and stuff like that, working with crane drivers on building sites. So absolutely nothing to do with the dogging you read about in UK newspapers. Yeah. So that is just one of the misunderstandings we've had here as POMs in Australia. Thongs is another one, and I am now a proud owner of my own pair of thongs, and I've got to keep it secret from the rest of the family in the UK. The third thing we'd like
to... we seen that in many slang videos.
Yeah.
Same words we got different
y'all definitely confused me the first time. Now I know.
You can't just go and say stuff that you would normally say back home.
Yeah.
Touch on is one that Maz finds very strange, and that's DriveThru bottle-os. Because she doesn't really get the whole, I'm going to start driving and buy some beer to carry on driving.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I realise obviously the idea is not that you drink it in the car while you're driving, but to me, if I went through a drive-through fast food restaurant, I would probably be scoffing it in the car. But
unlike some of us that would wait until we got home to eat it.
not everyone waits. But anyway, it just, when we first saw it, it really made me laugh because I just had visions of people, you know, having the beer chucked in their car and just opening a can to go around drinking. And it just didn't really seem to, it just wasn't something I'd seen before, and it just seemed a little bit strange. But I do get it. It's
quirky.
Yeah. The idea is not to go around drinking while you're driving.
No, it's just so you don't have to get out of the car to start loading up your car.
Number 4.
Have you ever been through a drive-through like liquor store, or have you ever seen one?
I've never seen a drive-through like liquor store, but we have like drive-through gas stations, and
Yeah.
you can still get alcohol that way.
True, yeah.
Unless it's like one of like the big packs, and then it says on the side like you have to come in for the big packs.
Yeah, I've
like
seen
a little
that.
like 6-pack they'll give you.
Yeah, I've seen drive-through gas stations, but liquor, I've never seen like a drive-through liquor store, which is Bottle is like a liquor store over there.
Yeah.
I've never seen a drive-through liquor store, and I'm wondering why not have. I'm sure they exist somewhere in America.
I'm sure they do, but I've never been to a liquor store.
Oh.
So.
Well, I've been to many.
Of course you have. See, I'm innocent.
Whether it be for me or for other people that were over the age of 21, of course.
Right. See, me, I've never been. You've been with me since I was like 20.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Never been.
Never. Well, yeah. That drive-through liquor store would have been a lot easier for me. So. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure they exist in America somewhere because this is the land of convenience. And so I'm sure somewhere there is, but I just haven't been in one.
Is that licensing laws are so different here. It can be different, well, it is different in every state. So you might be able to purchase alcohol in a supermarket in one state, but in Queensland you definitely can't. And the other thing that really got us was that there are certain days of the year where they make it actually harder to buy alcohol, such as Good Friday, which was really strange to us. We'd not really had those kind of restrictions before, and we didn't realise they were going to be in place. It's certain public holidays, but Good Friday seems to be a really big deal here, and there's a lot of rules in place.
Some of the towns in Australia, you can't even drive through with alcohol in the boot, let alone buy anything. It's done to protect some communities, but it's something we've never heard of before.
On that note, actually, this is a bit of an extra one, but on that note,
lucky yous.
You will find that if you go out to places on a public holiday, you'll be charged a surcharge, such as if you went to a cafe or restaurant, of maybe 15%, I think.
Oh.
And the reason for this is they actually pay their team members more on those days. So you as the customer can, obviously pay for that. So that's something we'd never encountered before either. But it is a good thing for the Aussies because it means that they're being paid well for working those undesirable days.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's just like leaving a tip or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like public holidays here, guys, they make it easier for you to get alcohol.
Yeah.
They putting sales on all the alcohol on the public holidays.
Yeah. I think literally the only day you can't buy alcohol is on a Sunday.
Facts. That's crazy to think about, but that's facts.
Or I don't think you can't, which everything's closed on Christmas.
Yeah, everything closed on Christmas.
So
you gotta get it before
I know you
Christmas.
can't buy it on Christmas, but nothing's open on Christmas.
Yeah.
No one wants to work an undesirable day.
No.
Number 5 alive is they celebrate the Queen's birthday over here, and they're not even on the same day in each state. I think each state just choose a day to celebrate the Queen's birthday.
Yeah, I think is it June for most states, and then for some reason Queensland celebrate at the beginning of October.
Oh,
so
wow.
Even though we're celebrating the Queen's birthday, it doesn't necessarily need to be on the Queen's birthday.
It's definitely strange. I think
that is strange.
Yeah, that is strange. Celebrate a birthday, but it doesn't matter what time of the year.
Yeah, our birthday's in June, but we're gonna celebrate in October.
Her birthday might be in January, but we're gonna celebrate in October.
That is strange for sure.
it might just be that Australians want a day off.
Yeah.
I think it was
I can't
stranger
blame
to
them.
us because being from the UK, we don't celebrate the Queen's birthday, so it seemed really funny that we got a public holiday for it here.
So listen up there, UK, because I think the Australians just give you a ripper idea for another bank holiday.
Number 6 is
Got the fingers.
the term yeah nah. So that's
Yeah,
a
nah.
really strange one to get used to. We're used to it, we actually use it. But it's a funny one to begin with because it means no.
Or you go the other way around and it's nah, yeah.
And that means yes.
Yeah. It's like, no, I know what you're getting though.
Confused much? We were too. If you want to say no to something, just yeah nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
I love it. We're teaching Australian language.
Yes. Nah, yeah.
And I need you to stand back a tiny bit because you're blocking the light from me.
Me.
I swear to God. Every woman that I know, every woman said, man, you blocking my light. God dang it.
Right? You on the wrong side. This is my good side.
I swear, the sun's shining on me perfectly. I need this. Like,
Give
let's
me my
start
glow.
that. Out everything. But I did. Some girl in college told me about like the golden hour or something like that. Like the perfect time of the day to take selfies.
Yeah.
I said, y'all are wild, bro.
Yes. Love it. Love the golden hour.
That's me. Back up. Okay, I get out the shot then.
But the first thing we'd like to touch on is fuel prices. Oh no, it's not. Is it? It's just prices.
No,
going all
it's
over
the
place.
prices jumping up all over
Hang
the
on,
place.
Do it again. I think you're taking over. So they probably thought I was a little bit stupid, but it wasn't. I was actually struggling to keep up with the
wasn't?
accent. It was early. But I think they should do.
Sorry.
But I think they should have a public holiday in
Do
England
that again,
celebrating
I
the
just
Queen's.
sniffed.
But I do think they should have a Queen's. So if you like this video, head over to this one. It's a ripper. Whoa!
Oh, I love them, bro.
Bro, if we had to retake the video every time I sneezed, we would never get
I
this
swear
thing.
we would. We just pound right there. Bless you. And
Yep. Every time. I know y'all done seen it.
and then I be having to clear my throat sometime in the middle of videos.
Y'all, but he don't clear his throat like he does outside of the videos. Like I said,
Yeah, I care about my...
see, yeah, he don't do that in real life. In real life, it sounds like dogs are barking outside.
I gotta expel the demons from my throat in real life.
I swear, I thought something would be wrong with him. You good?
That's how we got y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. We out.